G'day my friends, Marty here from the Marty's Garden Show at martysgarden.com.au, and I think I've been nominated or tagged or something like that, and to be honest, I really don't know if I have or if I haven't.
Marty's Garden teaches you how to grow fresh food in urban places and small spaces.
Anyway, a few weeks ago I was tagged by Amanda from Amanda's Allotment, and she sent me a message saying, Marty, you've been tagged. And I thought, what's this tagged? I know you do tags and all different types of things in other websites and all that, and I really didn't know about it. I hadn't seen any of these videos whatsoever. And then at the end of the video I noticed that actually there was shout outs, and I thought, this is really great that people get to share their life experiences. There was a series of questions and they get to know more about the YouTuber that they get to watch on the other end of the channel. And I thought, well, I was tagged, wasn't I? So I'm pretty sure I was. Now, Amanda, if you're watching this, please let me know if I was tagged. You can leave comments down below. And everyone else who's been tagged too and nominated, leave them down below so then everyone can look and go, oh yeah, I've already been through, I've been done. And so when they're not recycling the whole thing, that might be a good way for a little area for people to come and check and see who's shared who and stuff like that. That's if you want to do that, guys. Anyway, that's just a thought. Now, what I want to do is get into what I believe was question one. I think it was, why become a YouTuber? Well, I started off in 2010 and I was only doing about one video a week or one a fortnight, and then one a week, very sporadically, using different old cameras. There was no AdSense or anything like in those days. People just did quick little videos, and it was very odd in YouTube, very, very different. And basically you would make videos to send people back to other areas and let them know about other websites and things you're doing in other websites and stuff like that. And I had a website at that time. It was the first apartment gardening, small space gardening website online at the time for growing food. And it was called apartmentgardeninghomes.com. I ended up selling that for about $4,500. Someone offered me. I refused. I couldn't refuse it. I needed the car at the time, and I took the money. And then I just kept on YouTubing and started making some other websites and things like that. And as it expanded and grew, I thought, this is really cool, getting this information out to people. They can learn how to grow fresh food all around the world, and yes, and implement it at home and share it with their families. And, you know, it creates a more sustainable future for everyone, a healthier environment, helps with mental health, all these things. I thought this is just a bonus. So, like I said, there wasn't really much money, and I had a couple of websites running and things, and I'd run people back to websites, stuff like that. But it was more about getting that out there, and it's always actually been about that for me. If I was in here for YouTube, just for the money, I think that I'd go and get another job. Now, before I actually get too far into this, I just want to tell you, I did actually get the job as a roads traffic safety officer at the local school, only 2 minutes walk from here, from where I live, and I'm just absolutely stoked to be there. And that's a permanent position, I believe. And so I'm only working mornings and afternoons, so I can keep on doing my YouTube stuff, working on my seed business. The first seeds go out the next couple of days, which is pretty exciting. A little bit behind schedule, so I need to apologise to my first customer here. I've got it written here, rest a while y'all, and yeah, so won't be too far away. We've got the autumn packs coming out, pretty excited about that. I'll throw in a few extra freebies for you as well, and anyone else who's ordered, it's not too far away, my friends. Alright, so the next thing is about me. Well, I'm an agricultural horticulturist. I studied agribusiness in 1998, which took about 3 years to complete. It was a diploma, and I actually did about 6 or 7 more subjects than I'm supposed to do because I'm obsessed. And I was in a motorbike accident. I broke my leg, I fractured my high femur and had a leg rebuild, pins and plates and things like that, and I couldn't walk. And so I thought, oh well, I need to do something a little bit different, and you know, and learn more and get myself educated. So I did that for a few years, and ended up having to, yeah, it was a great experience for me. I learned so much, and I'm able to implement a lot of it here for you guys and put it down into small space gardening. Now, I've worked on a lot of farms, I managed an avocado farm of 500 trees. I worked on some macadamia farms, and I've ran 2 small micro farms myself in Byron Bay. Now, where I am at now is I'm living on the mid-north coast, and I moved to cheaper rent, closer to family, and got my small space garden here. I hope to possibly get back into micro farming eventually, but I'm really into this seed thing. I think seeds are just they're so valuable, and we need to, well, I'd like to actually educate more people about certain plants that suit that small space and can get a lot of efficiency out of their garden and grow a lot of food, because we come from this background of, well, how do I put it, you know, big farms and big, you know, not so much allotments here in Australia, but, you know, we had the market gardens and things, and they slowly disappeared because land was taken away, the rates were taken away, so the food actually had to be grown on these massive, massive big farms. Now everyone's scaling back down, and so when I scaled back down, I had my micro farm going for a few years, and I really enjoyed doing that. Unfortunately, I got sick. I fell ill with torticollis, and I lost 2 of my businesses, and yeah, and it was, you know, it was a sad day. I had to close up my micro farm and things, but I'm working on a comeback. It's a comeback with the seeds and actually growing some plants and things, and maybe try and find a small space. But for the time being, I'm happy to have this job. I'm really stoked because it actually pays me holiday pay in the holidays, and if they put me into that permanent position, it's really good job for me for taking care of Karen. So what's coming up in the future? Well, I'm just going to keep teaching you guys about growing food in small spaces, and really scale in and scale down on different ways to show you how to grow a lot of food in just one little container. Like, I pulled this out because I wanted to show you guys. This is my kangkong here. Now, I don't want to pull it out too wide because it's dripping, but I've got, you know, a 2 big pot, another really big pot of this one, about the A big, another smaller one. And I just come on, I take the big leaves for the stir fries and different things, and I use the little tiny leaves that I pull out, so you keep tipping it and you pull it out and just throw them into salads. And, you know, I've got this new one coming on here, which is the red chard. It's dripping a little bit, but we'll show it to you. And it's just absolutely beautiful. Red stems, got a little bit of a sour flavour, and it's one of those plants that you can cut and grow again, which is really, really exciting. So you can use them as the microgreens and thin them out, and then start grabbing the baby leaf and then grow it through to more of a mature plant, and just keep growing it on and on. So you're using that one seed once and getting lots of food. And we're talking pennies on the dollars here, or cents on the dollars in Australia. Now, I've got my piece of paper here, and this is the wrong one. So just give me a second, because I want to do all my shout outs and I don't want to get anything wrong here. Okay, so I'm back. Now, I've got reasons behind these shout outs, and they're a little bit different to most. You know, some people just like to throw out their favourite channels and things like that. I would say that these possibly are some of my favourite channels, but I've got too many favourite channels. That's the thing. I'm honest with you. It's difficult to know which ones to put out. But what I thought was, you know, there's some channels here that I want to share with you that I think are valuable to you, and also fun as well. Now, the first one I want to put out for fun and improvement, like this channel has improved so much recently. That's Little Bean's garden. Now, she has so much heart about her garden, and she's so humble as well. And, you know, she's got chickens. I love it when I see chickens because I miss my chickens. And she has a beautiful little garden. She loves growing food, super passionate about it, very community orientated. So head out and see Little Bean's garden. Check her out. The next one is a new one for me that I only just discovered, called the Peeping Egg. And she left a comment on my one of my videos and said that she found me through someone else, through Peppe's channel actually. And I was really surprised when I went over. I thought, if someone calls out to me and says g'day, I'll go over and check out their channel and see if it's something that I like. I don't like every channel, I got to admit, like everyone else. But this was really original, and I thought, I really like original channels. It's sort of a homestead channel, and it was really quite funny. It was very comedic, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm going to throw that one out as well. It's called The Peeping Egg. And the next one is a Microgreens channel. Now I'm throwing this out because there's people that follow me regarding micro farming, and because I'm not micro farming as of much at the moment, but if you do watch my videos, you'll learn a lot about plants and you can implement them into your micro farm, such as PEPPE FASSOS does. Now Peppe's got, he's a micro farmer and he's growing microgreens and other plants and things, and you know, he's just throwing out, he's very, very cool about what he puts out to the public. And some people say he shouldn't share it, but he puts it out there, and he puts his whole heart out there into it as well. So if you're into growing microgreens at home, or you want to do it as a business, or you know, on a larger scale, the channel PEPPE FASSOS is the one to watch. Now we've got Brent's My Hydroponics and Gardening and More. I'm pretty sure I got that right, Brent. You know what's going on there. Yeah, he covers the hydroponics there, and I usually say to a lot of people, you know, if you want to learn, keep learning, and you know, you just feel that you just, you know, the same stuff's sort of going over and over, and you want to learn some new stuff, look into some hydroponics channels. And yeah, he's got a great one, Brent's got a great one there, so I'm going to leave a link down below. I also did mention his name for this subscriber, Rest a While Y'all. She bought my first lot of seeds from me, so I just want to throw out a huge thank you to you, my friend. And you always come in and say g'day, and so do other people like PC, and it's just everyone comes in here and comments regularly and supports Marty's garden. It really means a lot to me. And Karen absolutely is, you know, like, she still can't figure this whole thing out. She's sort of like, it's still, wow, Dad, what's sort of going on? But, you know, she's just going into high school next year, year 6. She's like a plants, animals, insects girl, and just loves the garden too. And she's helping me a lot with the camera these days and getting behind the scenes and learning about these type of things, which is absolutely just phenomenal. So keep on hanging in there. You're going to learn more about growing foods like this. This is 1 week old, rainbow chard there. Many of these you can grow and just keep on harvesting. I'm going to keep on pushing this content through for you guys and let you know. I'll let you know about the seeds and things that I've got growing on and how you can grow them at home too. Now we've been going on for a while. I highly recommend that you check out those channels. I'll leave them in the link below. I really do appreciate it all. And if you've got any more questions for me that I haven't answered in this video, leave them in the comments box below, and I will answer them for you. I love being in this community. I love watching you guys come to visit me and say hello. It really means a lot to me, and it keeps me rolling on. Alright, Marty Ware from Marty's Garden at the Marty's Garden Show. If you're new to Marty's Garden, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell button, guys. If there's any subscribers in there who haven't subscribed through the bell button, you need to hit that one so you keep on getting updated. Now I recommend that you do that for all the channels that you really enjoy, because YouTube has this algorithm that doesn't share all the content with everyone. So hit the bell button and then you'll always get updated. And yeah, do it for every channel that you enjoy, guys, including mine. Bye for now.